So, today we're going to fix the economy. As we all know, we're at war with every country in the world again. Oil is about to get up to about $7,512 per droplet. You can no longer import your precious sweets from the glorious land of Nippon. You can no longer import your precious European cars. Walmart can no longer import its precious furniture. We're gonna be fixing it all today. It'll all be fine. We're gonna fix whatever's going on in the Strait of Hormuz. Hormuz? I don't know how you say that word. The incredibly vital international trading line that is completely compromised right now. I don't pretend to be Mr. International Affairs. I just try to read the news once in a while, man. It's insider trading. Stock market Balatro. We're playing this. Tim and I have played the demo of this. And of, what is that? Hold on. Of the, what are you? Yeah, you. What are you? Show me your face. I'm trying to figure out what this, okay, there it is. That's strange that that's there as well. Okay, anyway, it's Stock Market Balatro. We played the demo of this just for fun. We're gonna start a new game on this thing. Of all of the, things like this I've seen around, this has been the one that I liked the most. I know Organ Baby Trading Warlord Simulator is popular right now. I haven't gotten to that one. I've also been told that's more multiplayer. Ballillionaire is pretty alright. But, I'm excited to get into this fucking thing. Hello, trainee! Welcome to the team! I'm your supervisor, and I'll guide you through your job. Your goal is to make money off the market by trading stocks. At the end of every Friday, we'll check if your balance at least meets the target amount. If you fail to reach the target, you'll be fired immediately. As a trainee, you must survive 6 weeks or 30 days to win your promotion. Enough said, let's get to work. Click start and begin your day. So, I was terrified when I was shown this game. Because of that line of things we just saw, I went, I don't know what that is. I think that if you have serious investment into the inner workings of the stock market, you're a mutant man who I can't trust or ever have a conversation with. Fuck this. But much like I didn't know shit about poker, but got addicted to Balatro for like a solid year, this game soothed me. At the start of each day, 10 cards will be drawn from your deck. We'll control the stock prices daily through these cards, hover over them to see each of their effects. Bull 1, plus 1% price. Bull 2, plus 2% price. Bear 1, minus 1% price. You get the idea. Cards will trigger from left to right once the stock market opens. Generally, you'd want to trade when the price is expected to rise and skip if not. As we are seeing a lot of bulls today, let's give trade a try. And I like that they color code it. Green means go, and that's pretty nice. Now watch how these numbers move as you make your purchase. So we've bought some shares. There they go. Our balance available is going down because we're buying shares. We click trade to buy as many as we can afford with our balance. Afterwards, we will trigger one by one, affecting the price. So these are going to eventually we will have things in this lineup that have more complicated effects, if I remember correctly. So those just did some adding and subtracting to the total. It's like Balatro, but if you have more things that can subtract from your multipliers as well as add to them. Once the cards finish triggering, all your shares will be sold at a new price. Look! Our new price is $105.98. Okay, there's our new balance. Sold for plus 598% more. Okay, that's percent, not dollars. Honest pay for honest work. You made 60 bucks, just like that. Okay, now let's head over to the aftermarket. I'm figuring out who this guy is. Okay, now let's head over to the aftermarket. Day 1 complete, plus 1 interest per 5 tokens, max of 5. When each day is over, you'll get to choose 2 new cards to add to your deck. Green cards will help you raise the price. Red cards will help you crash it. Select 1 red card and 1 green card, then press confirm to continue. Alright. Cub, minus 1% price. Effect modified by 1% for each bear card queued. So this Cub gets more powerful for each bear we have in our played hand. The controller, modify price by minus $2. This cannot set the price under $5. So it lowers it but can't tank it all the way to 0. Bear 3, minus 3%. I'm already into this thing of like, well, wait, when do we want bear? I'm sure we'll learn this, but I'm immediately like, but bull seems always good and bear seems always bad. Why would I ever buy bear? And I'm sure we'll learn. Bull trap, if adjacent to bull cards, delete them and delete this card as well. The opportunist, if the price is under $100, plus 10%, otherwise does nothing. The greedy investor, plus 5%. I like if price is under $100, get plus 10%. I think that's neat. Let's get that. And then let's get Cub. Next we have the shop. Here you can buy upgrades using tokens. Pills over here are single use. I don't know if I remember pills. Maybe. And perks here last forever. There's no limit to how many perks you can own. I'll give you a few tokens so you can get a feel for things. When you're ready, head on over to the coffee cooler. The coffee cooler. It's cold brew only. Alright, antidepressant doubles tokens, which is what we have to spend here. There it is. I was like, wait a fucking minute, how many do we have? Digestive, if used when market is open, discard and redraw all cards in the queue. I'm gonna move this over. No, not you. I'm gonna move this over here because I think it will overall encroach on less like significant readable text. I'm also gonna shrink myself down a little. We'll find a place in this game's layout where I should go, is I think what'll happen. Actually, yeah, no, let me also go over here, because it seems like there's less information on this side. Okay. I would like to double tokens. I guess that's not for now, that's for a later time. And now I cannot buy that. Okay. How do I use the pill I just bought? Use. Very nice. Let's buy a perk. Yeah, dude, let's fucking do it. Rapid fire. First card in queue gets +2 triggers. Love that. Pharmacists gain 1 max pill slot. Runners up +1 token each time the second card in queue triggers. The Cub is like just in any order around regular bears, right? It doesn't have to be like before or after specifically. Let's actually do rapid fire. Rapid fire feels the most flexible and like it'll get us the most. I like this redraw as well, so we're going to buy everything we can. Welcome to yet another wonderful day. Something seems a bit different today, doesn't it? Those cards are shiny. When 5 or more cards with the same types connect, they form a combo. I remember this. Careful, I'm not talking about colors. I'm talking about types as in bulls, bears, or investors. All cards in a combo will trigger twice and give you +2 tokens as a result. Use these combos to your advantage. Market is all about riding that momentum. Now, before you click that trade button, I'd advise you to push this combo even further. You can move or discard cards in your hand by using tokens. First action of each day is free. Move the highlighted cards to extend the combo. So we'll move, we'll swap you with you. Wonderful, now quick trade when you're ready and go through the rest of the day alone. I'll come see you tomorrow. Just remember not to overspend your tokens later in the shop. You'll always want to save a few for next day's moves and discards. Is our price is 105, so we don't... Opportunist is something we save for when we do after we do a turn with a lot of bears, huh? That seems right. Cool. Let's freaking do it. Bought 10 shares. Oh, I should have swapped the 3 bull to the front. Very nice. Okay, that feels good. Sold for plus 21%, baby. Practically 22 if you want to get nasty with it. We're getting down to sitting distance. Okay, very nice. All right, we're cooking. We're cooking. Seeing those things pop, it immediately... Oh no, I'm crushed. I've been crushed under a mountain. There. It immediately has that like good feel of like boop 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 boop. Oh, my numbers are going up. Like it feels nice. All right. One negative card. We got Cub again. Bottom Fisher, Investor. What is? I guess the blue means uncommon. Investor. Minus 6% price. If price is under $100 after triggering, permanently modify this card's effect by plus 2%. So it's slowly bringing the bottom up. I like that. I think that's going to synergize well with the Opportunist, right? Surfer, plus 10% price. If the price is over $100 after triggering, permanently modify this card's effect by minus 2%. So that does the exact inverse of what Bottom Fisher does. Bull 3, the police, delete adjacent investors. If there are no adjacent investors, this card is deleted instead. That's interesting. I wonder when we want that. Let's get a bull. Perks. We'd spend all 15 of these to get another perk. Stimulant, if used while market is open, give permanent +1 trigger count to the first... Wow! Permanent for the rest of the game, huh? Alright, so maybe we buy that and use it once the market opens. Cocktail, fill up all empty pill slots with random pills. I want to see how this works. I like this. Sorry... we're not doing that right now. Okay. That's cool. So the market opens when we get to a new day, right? You seem to be doing well so far, but wait, your cards seem to be on the bearish side today. Well, how convenient. This gives us a perfect opportunity to let the red cards shine while we collect extra tokens and skip the day. That's right. I kind of ignored the red button there until the game told me not to ignore the red button there. Okay. Your balance resets every week to $1,000, but we don't get anything for exceeding the target. So ideally, you want to do the bare minimum to hit the target and spend the other days skipping and crashing the market. When you are ready... Okay, yeah. Yeah. Press skip and witness the price drop. Cool. So we're going to use that. Oh, no, we can't use it. Why? I guess because we're going to skip because we have a lineup to... I don't know why we can't use that. Maybe because it's tutorializing. Skipping day. Price is going down. Very nice. That was a clean price correction. Now you may still be wondering, though, why should one crash the market when you skip? And I'll tell you, it's because if the price goes higher than your balance, you won't be able to buy any stocks. That is good to keep in mind. Thank you for that. You genuinely want to keep the price below $1,000. Okay. If this sounds confusing right now, just remember this. Crash the price as hard as you can when you skip, and raise the price as much as you can when you trade. Volatility is our best friend. I like this way of explaining it. Juicy red cards can be as useful as juicy green cards. Well then, that's all I had to say for now. I'll leave the rest to you to figure out on your own. Please try not to get fired. I wish you the best of luck. Cool. We're playing the devil's game now, baby cakes. All right. What do we want here? There's a controller. Once again, modified price by -2. Cannot be set below 5 total. Bear trap. Yeah, we gotta make 10 whole dollars. Goddamn. Fuck, I don't know if we're gonna make it. I'm so scared. What if I cannot make 10 American dollars? Opportunist seems fun. Well, yeah, we already have one. He hasn't done anything yet. So, I mean... Bear trap is, I guess, for when we have too many bears. We do want to have some bears. I don't currently feel like we have too many or that we need to cull them. Let's try the controller and see what that does for us. Let's also... We bought the other guy. Let's try the surfer. We have a butt ton of tokens. Lucky 1 in 5 chance for cost to not increase when moving or discarding cards. I'm into that. Persistent, immediately gain +5 tokens. Max interest +2. 5 more tokens, but interest goes up. Max interest goes up. Okay. Hot tempered. Last card in the queue gets 1 in 3 chance to delete itself after triggering. So that's a good way to get rid of something you don't want. I wonder... That one interests me, not necessarily in something we use for this run as it is right now, but like... I'm going to turn our game volume up a little bit. Kind of just in general, like that seems like what you'd use if you were trying to build a mill deck in this game. And as a mill deck lover in my Yu-Gi-Oh! Heyday, I don't necessarily translate that to every card game, video game that I come across, but... I am always interested to see how they make that kind of thing work in a game like this. Let's get lucky. Let's take our stimulant. Discard and redraw all cards. Okay. Investor. Price is currently 90.01. Ooh! Ooh! With this placement, it's gonna get popped. Is it twice total? +2 triggers. We're gonna get plus 10% total price twice. Investor modifies the price by -$2. That's fine. That's a pretty small amount in total. Okay. Investor plus 10% price. If the price is over $100 after triggering, which it will be, immediately modify the effect by 2%. 10 and 10 represents what the price modifier currently is. If we move this bear down here, we've got a friggin' conga line over here. We could actually, we have a lot of tokens. We could do both. If something says it only activates once, you can't use any re-triggers on it. Caught me a couple times. Okay. It'll always clearly say once when that's the case. Because that is really good to know. Alright. Let's... I think we just... put you there. And then put you there. And now we have something fucking beautiful right here. Wait, sorry, it's type. I fucked that up. We're gonna spend more tokens for one more. Now we have a line. Okay. This is fine. This is good. So, let's hit trade. 14 shares. A bunch of bonus off of that. A bunch of nice little normal bonuses there. We got a combo running. Price has gone up a ton. Plus 52% right there. That feels good as hell. Okay. We are fucking $666. The devil's number! The financial game will only lead you to ruin. So true. The devil's number of dollars above target. That's fucking rad. And we're at Friday. Cool. Okay. -1 price. The fearful, -5%. What's up with you? Delete all investors in the queue and temporarily double this card's effect for each card deleted in this way. I mean, it seems like we're getting... Something I'm immediately noticing about this game. I guess versus Balatro, but I don't know if that's really fair. Or if it's just that the way I'm thinking about the cards are different because we're using everything that we draw in each turn in this game. As opposed to Balatro where we're not doing that. But something that I'm thinking about... It seems like it's way easier to delete things in your deck in this. Or to justify deleting things in your deck in this. To that point about mill decks, maybe milling is a more... Because I am always very hesitant to delete or discard cards in Balatro. I know there's ways to play and there's strategies that are really good for that. But, like, I don't do it all that often. I can already see, like, the architecture of this game being something where maybe that's easier to do. Let's fuck with the whale. And to support the whale, let's get another investor. Let's get the fearful. Dewormer, if used when the market is open, permanently delete the 2 cards in the queue and redraw them. Yeah, no, Tim, that's basically what I'm saying, is like deleting is so you can quickly add new things into the deck. You can quickly change what's in the deck on the fly. In a very different way than I'm used to thinking about. When market is open, price down by $10. Pill cannot be set below $1. I guess this is just to keep things from getting too out of control. Let's see how that works for us, and let's buy a perk. Consistent. Every time a combo is triggered, +3 tokens. That's huge. Runners up, +1 token each time the second card in the queue triggers. Overdose. All cards' price modifying effects are buffed by an amount that goes up whenever a pill is used. We are buying pills pretty quickly and we're early in a run. I do like this kind of thing. Let's fuck with it. Okay. We're up pretty high right now. We are at our target. We might as well let it go down, right? Sleeping Pill can also just help tank it, right? Seems that way. All right. Delete all investors in the queue. Temporarily double this card's effect. So who's that going to delete? That's going to delete this guy and this guy. This is an annoying... We could use our digestive here and redraw, because what we have is like, this is an okay line, but we are going to have to move two different things to like get a proper bear line with it. Which is fine, I guess. I guess I'm imagining a problem. Cub is modified by -1% for each bear queued. Yeah, I guess there's no reason to keep the whale in the hand, huh? Because literally what it's going to do is not what we want it to do here. Get out of here. And that gave us another bear. All right. So there's that first move. Here's 4 little bears in a row. Let's make it 5 little bears in a row. Price is under 100 after triggering. Price is currently 138. I think if we put it at the back end here, then it will be. Let's put you back here, so now we have a bigger bear line. You trigger at the end, so the price is as low as possible. And we fucking go get them. Oh, we should have swapped what was in the lead spot. I didn't think about that. But that's fine. Yeah, there we go. Oh, not quite below 100, but still good. Cinema. Hey, speaking of cinema and the boom, I want to make a couple shout outs today. One is Doug on Doug made a perk prices have increased, pill prices have increased, weekly target has increased. I also forgot to use the sleeping pill. Doug on the Doug channel put out a stream he did where he talked about and ranked every video he's made in the last 10 years since he's like retiring from YouTube. Really interesting video. He like talks a ton about his early career on YouTube and how he left EA before going off to do YouTube, and how he did YouTube for like 3 years and then got a job doing Hearthstone commentating, and just what his saga has been like. Really cool. I really liked watching that video. I love hearing not just someone's opinion about their own work, but like what the road was like that got them there. Yeah, Tim, you should watch that. You're the guy who got me into Doug. You should really watch that VOD. Uncertainty. 2 null cards will be added to the deck on day start. Null cards will have no effect and will be deleted upon triggering. Effect removed when this week ends. Okay. New connections. This feels new since the demo. Falling Knife. Add to shop tool type cards. Tool cards specialize in re-triggers. Hand add to shop system type cards. Order-based cards and buffs. Let's go all in on re-triggers. This is really interesting. I really like that it's types. Your new friend offers you a gift. Empty pill slot is needed to accept. White powder. If used when the market is open, permanently delete the first 5 cards in the queue and redraw them. I think for right now, I like digestive more. Yeah, we'll see with tool cards. I like that it's types. I think that's a really interesting approach. Yeah, here's our list of card types. I don't know that I've played another one that does it quite that way. Man, I should try Slay the Spire too. I gotta be so mean, but they'll be fine to a beloved game. -2 price on the first trigger of each day. Trigger once more. Okay, so that's a hard once more. So -2% twice is all that does, right? Let's get it and just try it out. Sledgehammer. Na 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 na. Ba ba ba. I don't really remember that full song that well, but there we are. On the third trigger of each day, delete adjacent cards. That's... Okay. I think I misunderstood. So this is more... Some of these come with retriggers, but some of them are, like, based on you having other things that you can use to retrigger them. Interesting. I don't think we want that right now. We're just gonna get a big bowl. Alright. The Long! First green positive card in the queue gets +1 triggers, so that would stack onto that Sledgehammer. So if we had 2 of these, that would immediately pop the Sledgehammer off to the point of doing what it's there to do. Still seems really situational, but I feel like... We'll see. I feel like the tools seem like something where you'll figure out more uses for them the more hours you sink into the game overall, and just the more situations you find yourself in. I don't know if I'm right. No idea. Anti-work, skipping grants you an extra +3. Joker. If 3 identical cards are queued in a row, delete the first 2 and give the last one a permanent +1 trigger count. This seems really good if we can play it right. No, like this, like... In a deck where you have a lot of, like, the same rank of bull or bear, you can suddenly stack all of them into one single card, get the same value out of that one card that you were getting out of 3, or not 3, out of, like... It's a 2 for 3 exchange rate, but you are gradually building it into something that is, like, very strong in terms of its number of triggers, and gives you more room to do other things on the board, in your hand. I want to try that. I don't know if it's going to work for us right away, but I think that's really cool. Alright, price is still a hundo. There's a null, which is fine here. I guess we buy here. What are you doing the ring for? Uncommon. Is it an adjacency thing? I don't think so. Price is over $100 after triggering per... Yeah, right. Okay. So this is good. Delete all investors in queue. That's gonna hurt a little because this still has most of its decreases left. I think this is gonna do nothing. Here's what I'm thinking. Do we... Opportunist is dime a dozen. We can get another one of these fuckers. We discard Surfer and let the whale eat the Opportunist. I think that's what we do. Seraph, insider training is going well. We're learning about bulls and bears and all sorts of other terms you hear in the kink community. Okay, let's try it. We discard this guy. We have plenty of tokens to work with. Not much of a stack we can do. I don't know if I want to spend the number of tokens that it's going to take to build a combo. I think we... Wait, I'm an idiot. I just did the wrong thing. I just completely deleted the wrong card. Is there like a... restart current day button? Alright, fuck it. I guess we just let the I'm madder about the losing the surfer, but I guess we do it. The surfer has decreasing value anyway. Alright, we should have left them both in and let the whale eat them both, actually. Is what I'm now realizing. This is good. This is a learning opportunity. This is fine. Swap those. One more swap so that rapid fire procs a green and not a red. And trade. 9 shares. We eat the surfer. We hit that multiple times. Those are nothing. And then we get this whole combo. Bangarang. We go up to... Great. We're cruising on our way to 1900 easy. Okay. We gotta use this digestive just to get it out of here, I feel like. That was a good play, I think. Bear X? Oh no! It's another Wolverine clone. Minus 10% price. This card is deleted after triggering. So there are some things that will really just knock down the price like it's mad at it once and then be done. No, I do want to use it. I feel like it's useful. It's a tough one. Every second trigger each day, do minus 20 price instead. There's a calf. Let's get a calf. Dynamite, if we need it with rapid fire, will auto proc and knock out the price by 20%. That's huge. Psychedelic, if used during card selection, place all the cards with random rare cards. I'm good, fam. Every time a bull or a bear type card triggers each day, all cards' price modifying effects are permanently buffed by a little bit. Not my business. If you own no shares, minus 5% price each time the last card in queue triggers. One tool. If there's only one tool type card in the queue, it gets one re-trigger. Okay. Again, the tools are really interesting. It seems like they work kind of by their own rules to a degree that is really interesting. We have no shares right now. Let's do it. But this is going to make everything better. It's feeder. Oh my god, 3 of these fuckers, huh? Modified price by minus 2. I'm not like... This actually might exactly be the digestive turn. Because, like, all 3 of these fuckers and just kind of a bad spread in general, let's use it. Knew that fucker was going to be useful. Whale's back. It can eat both of these. I'm going to add a bunch to what it can do. If only we had one more bowl. So it eats those. We need 5 bowls for a combo. We're not gonna get that. I want to hike the price up more before we trade again. I want to go big money, big problems. Yeah, I know we could I guess we discard the cub. Okay. Seraph, thank you for your investment. Thank you for on the 15 stream watching streak. You will be receiving a you'll be receiving a silver loom box in the mail. I want to keep the tokens. I think we just roll with this as a marginal increase and enjoy feeding the whale. Plus 17 bucks. Yeah, okay. Because feeding the whale, we're doing fine. We're at 15 on Wednesday. We're feeding that whale. That card's only going to get better. And we're shrinking the total size of the deck by feeding stuff to it. Dynamite is so cool, but I don't want a second one right now. I like controller. Plus 2% price. Okay, this is the opposite of the rope. Rope and ladder, got it. Thank you so much. I'm not seeing the use in the traps yet. We'll get another one of these. We're low on tokens. We're gonna use a sleeping pill for this next turn. Stimulant will be useful at some point. We're back. We use the sleeping pill. That buffs overdose. This will do nothing twice, which is pretty funny. This is not the most exciting. I mean, I would love to have one more bear. Maybe we discard that bull. Or we discard the fucking null. No, we discard the bull. We have 2 nulls. Overall rate of effect. Yeah, alright, that's frankly better than if we had kept the 3 bull. So now what do? This will drop us by 208. Our price is 151. We want this at the back, if anywhere. This is minus 5.2%. This is minus 312. This is minus 104, 104. First trigger in each day. Trigger once more. 2.1. I guess we put the Fearful out front because that's the single biggest. That's the single biggest proc. We are going to move you here. We're not going to worry about a combo because we can't really. We're going to move... No, we want it here. What am I talking about? $5% of 150, 5% of 100 is 5. Am I right about that? Is my math right? I think he's fine where he is. That's pretty good. Yep, okay. We clear that. We get these guys out of the way. Nice. Okay. Very respectable dip. Okay. And now we just need to make big money on Friday. Price is okay. Yeah, getting rid of those skips is big, I think. We get the bear trap, because that's... Okay, bear trap is good when we need to make sure we're getting a big price hike day to win the week out. And the sort of, you know, the appropriately mirroring truth is the case the other way. I think we just get a big bull. I'm in favor of that. A redraw is pretty good here. Let's get that redraw. Sorry, perk, that we're just narrowly missing. This is nice. This is great. Whoa. Oh, Pog. Pog, 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 Pog. Fucking Pog. Okay. There's a lot we can do here, and I think we gotta spend a lot of tokens to do it. So, things we can do here. We can have the Joker proc here, and file these 3 bull level 3s into 1, get a permanent +1 trigger count on one of them, lose 1 plus 3.12 by doing that, but still have that thing for future rounds. We do that, we make that be part of a row. So this is the other thing. We have a permanent trigger +1 here. We have the permanent +2 here. If we really want to go crazy, what we do is we move it so that our 3 bull level 3s are 1, 2, 3 in these first 3 slots. So we use that pill. We get, there is no bear 3 on this board. Are you talking about bear trap? Because I don't know why that would be true. Because we get the 3 here. We get +2 triggers for the one that we're filing all together. And then +1 more when we use the stimulant. This procs files those 3 bulls into 1, which gets another trigger on that. So that gets us more triggers on the bulls that we already would. What we also want, though, is to have those line up with at least 2 of these other bulls. I think we go balls to the wall spending our token to move as many things as we possibly can. Okay. First, stimulant, use. Second, okay, second, move this here, then this here. then this here, then this here. And yeah, we keep fucking going. Then this here, then this here. So now the bear trap nullifies that bear. We only go up, motherfucker. Let's go. Show me this beautiful thing that we're doing. 13 shares. Another. Okay. The order didn't work the way I thought it was gonna. I thought it was gonna file everything into that first bull. It took our bulls left to right, not right to left. That's what the Joker did. But we're through. We are beautifully through. To the moon, baby. We're getting moonshot with it. Hey, speaking of moonshot, I want to shout out one other thing real quick. This morning on the Riley Hopkins and Their Amazing Friends feed, we put up the Apex special from Interstitial Infinity, a one-shot that we promised a while ago, and finally did. I'm really proud of it. I play Kieran from the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. Riley plays Tattle from Majora's Mask, the fairy, who is following me around. Also there are Surge the Tenric from the Sonic the Hedgehog IDW comics. Jack and Jill from the Lost Children book series, of which I literally finished the first book this morning. Got to know them. And Toto from Jujutsu Kaisen, who does do his bit. His what is your taste in women bit. And the results are incredibly funny. Clown plays Toto, and she's so fucking funny with that character. Clown is great at playing just innocuous, bold, weird people in a way that just hits really hard. Okay, let's get a bull trap because we just had a bear trap. I feel like culling the deck a little bit is a good idea. Let's buy another bear. We got 20 tokens. Yeah, so that trigger queue didn't work the way I thought it would, but it was a really good learning experience, and also we still did great. I will also tell you for free that our Interstitial Infinity planning chat is going crazy right now, which is, with all the love in my heart, how we know that, well, no, it just means that Martin and Riley are cooking on something crazy. What if we double up on rapid fire? Doubling up on the same shit. I love how many perks we can fill up in here. What if we double up on that? Consistent every time a combo is triggered, plus 3 tokens. I do like that. Rapid fire is rarer. Let's do that. Next time we get consistent, we're gonna get consistent. Okay. Our price is $169. The game basically said, let's keep it below $1,000. And so I kind of want to keep us going up. Is that crazy? This is a lot. We're doing a complete redraw. Fuck this. Okay. Okay, now wait. I saw chat saying crash, and I was gonna ignore you because I thought you were wrong, but with the dynamite right there, now I'm thinking... This is tough, because dynamite can do incredible work here. Dynamite here, the second trigger is gonna get... Alright, minus 1%, minus 20% on the second of these. Then minus 1%, minus 1%, minus 1%. Then we got some bears and some other bulls, but overall we have more bulls than bears. And that... Yeah, I guess we just move this trap and have it nullify these 2 bulls. Skip. Boom. Boom, boom. Oh my god, that drop off, man. That's crazy. At some point I want to get bold with how much we're hiking it up. We haven't gone above like $150 and the game was like, yeah, dog, just get it above 1,000 and you're fine. Or keep it below 1,000 and you're fine. I would like to get a little bolder. But for right now, we're fine. 2,800 is our new target. Prices have gone up. Pill prices have gone up. Weekly target has gone up. New event! I didn't realize we were in the same week still. For some reason, I thought we'd already moved to a new one. Dull market. All price modifying effects are debuffed by 0.25%. Or 0.25 times, rather. Excuse me. Annoying, but fine. So it's just kind of an overall debuff. Connection lost. This is crazy. So what happens if you run a deck where you remove bull and bear cards? I don't want to do that right now. I think I see the game with tool cards, but I want to, like, dedicate a run to tool cards more completely. You know what I mean? So we're going to get rid of tool cards. We will come back to the bear and bull thing, because that's fascinating. These are 2 separate ideas that I want to hold on with. I want to hold on to and come back to in another run. For now, let's get another bear trap in there because we're about to jack up the price like crazy. I like the greedy. The bull isn't going to proc as hard because right now we have that 1 bull card that's stacked really high. Alexandrite, hello! Thank you for your raid. We're playing stock market Balatro. What if capitalism was enjoyable in some way? We're fixing the oncoming tide of trade issues and oil prices. We're doing it. Another bull 3 might be fine, because then we can continue to do what this freak does right here. I feel like Joker is setting us up to stack bulls in a different way than what Calf does. Because the Calf gives us a bonus for each bull that we play, but the Joker perk is permanent for the rest of this run, and that is setting us up to ideally consolidate our bulls of the same rank into 1 bull at a time. 1 bull after another. Best picture winner. So I think we get another bull 3. Okay. We ain't got no pills. We gotta go to CVS. Antidepressant doubles tokens, max of plus 25. I don't hate that. Painkiller, if used during weekly event selection, re-roll the event. I think we've been doing well I like more tokens. I'm not gonna say no. But I think we're doing well enough with tokens that I like this. I like the reroll. And then we can, now we're 1 short of getting a new perk, but that's fine. Genuinely, I'm fine with that. Okay. Yeah, for those just joining us, this is Insider Trading, the stock market roguelike, where we are trying to keep the stock market as volatile as possible because we kind of benefit from all of it, maximizing how much we benefit to it to reach our weekly target, which is like a blind in Balatro, but it's over the course of a week of plays rather than a single set of plays. We are drawing 10 cards that all activate each day, and so we're changing what's in those 10, moving them around. I really like this game. I think it's meaningfully different from Balatro in ways that are really fun to think around. Like, already, like, me and Tim played this, the demo of this together, just on a call for fun one day, and I am immediately being reminded of how much I liked it. It is okay, the whale is a temporary change. That's a good reminder. Double this card's effects for each card to lead this way. Is that... it's gonna double the 4 3 times, or it's gonna double to 8, then to 16, then to 32? Right now. Because it's gonna eat Investor, Fearful, and Controller. That's 3 investors. Or, sorry, Opportunist, you know what I mean. And that's gonna get the price up by a total of 32%, I think. We don't want rope here. It should be double each time. Yeah, I agree. Here's a normal bull. Here's our double trigger count bull. Bang, bang, bang on my double trigger. But I'm trading stocks deep inside my soul. Gotta trade them out. Gotta trade them out. Gotta trade them out. Gotta trade them out. All right, it's enough of that. We do want whale here. That's the strongest thing for rapid fire to reproc 4 more times. Having 2 of these is so good. Like 2 rapid fires is so good. So we'll move the whale 1 spot over, because it's more that we don't want the rope there than anything else. We'll put the bear trap next to the fearful, and then just go to work, right? Wait, no, I hit the wrong button. I just hit skip when I meant to hit trade. That's bad. I truly just clicked on the wrong one of them, gang. Okay, alright, well, that play's ruined. Fuck it, we still ball. It's fine. It's fine. At least 10 tokens, sure, man. A bull? Alright, let's just move on from that. We got a bear statue and a bull statue. Transforms all adjacent cards into random bull or bear cards. That's so stupid. That was so stupid. Let's get another investor to feature the whale. Let's do the bull statue. Confirm. Oh, that was dumb. That was silly. I'd like a new perk, please. More than anything else in the world. Let's get a new perk in here and save this. Investors can give a vitamin pill. Poacher, 1 in 5 chance for bull and bear to be deleted on triggering. Recycle, price modifying effects are buffed. Every time a card is deleted in queue. None of these are that good. Let's do that, I guess. I'm kind of trying to be quick and decisive. Let's get a pill. A vitamin. We're gonna go ahead. Hey, this is actually a good line, I think. Because first off, okay. Yeah. This is about to get awesome. Okay. Here's what we want. We still win this. We move the whale to the front because +4 is still the best thing to proc on rapid fire. It is gonna eat the fearful. Fine. Bull. And again, this is one where I'm eating some extra token cost. Because we just made all that extra token. We move this bull here. Hold on, what's the right way to do this? We swap these two. Yeah. Boom. 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 Yeah, these are gonna get turned into bulls. This is gonna just die at the end, and this whole thing becomes a bull line. We will not get a combo on it because I don't think this is gonna transform anyone until we get to it in the order. And that sucks a little, but I think we have to eat that reality and go for it. Because I would rather... Six shares. Okay, that's good. Oh, and then the combo! I forgot that's how it works! I forgot that's the order. Okay, so it adds everything, then looks for a combo, then adds the combo factor into everything. Pew. We're in business, man. We just gotta keep trucking. Price is at $256. Oh, man. This is a little scary now. I actually meant to use this too, and I forgot. Which day of the week are we on? This was the second day. We're entering Wednesday. Or no, I guess we're on Wednesday. We're on Wednesday. We have 3 more days. I think we need to make money badly enough because of that deficit I put us at that we keep going up. You are another motherfucker to feed to the whale. You are another bull to feed to the bull consolidation machine. We cannot buy a perk. We're full on pills, and I think I like both of them. We gotta... Fuck next week, we gotta think about this week. And begin. Ooh, I don't like this. And so... Better. Okay, whale eats fisherman. Hold on a minute. Why is your trigger count +1? Are you... I thought we consolidated a 3. Did we consolidate a 1? A bull 1 earlier? Whatever. This always goes here. We build our bull line here. This gets eaten. We just sort of deal with this shit. What am I not thinking about? Price modifying effects are buffed by that amount. And then we just put these here. We get our line. We body the cost of these 3. We take this. We grip it and rip it. That's up 37%. Okay, okay. We're gonna make it. I think we're gonna make it. We're at 2,200. We need to be at 2,800. We have 2 more days. Or 1 more day, right? We gotta keep going up, right? Yeah, 1 more big day. Okay. Something else to feed to the whale. That strategy's working really well. Another something to feed to the whale could be fine. We don't want a bull trap. Calf doesn't encourage me. I think we just get something else to feed to the whale. I think we just go really hard on that. We can buy a perk. But I think we gotta get the digestive. And then we'll get another painkiller while we're here. And let's go. I don't remember having a bull 7, but sure, or a 6. Oh yeah, that's what the bull statue made! Okay. That's a really good lineup. I mean, this guy's right where we want him. We don't need to move anyone there. You will be procced. You will be procced. We could fucking discard one of these guys. We're gonna discard specifically this one. You'll see why. I forgot that's not how the flow works. Never mind. Annoying, but fine. That's only gonna proc once. What I was hoping for was a second bear. This bull will... Oh wait, it is anything adjacent. Right, okay, yeah. -1. We want to keep dynamite because that's a special tool that'll help us later. This is good. There was a cleaner way to do this. I'm just gonna spend a bunch of tokens and we all have to live with it. Boom. 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 That's our combo. No, sorry. Boom. 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 There! That's how I want it! Listen, now we have maximum combo! What will be running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Motherfucker. Let's fucking go. Riley, don't say you were beset upon when I see 75 new messages in the Interstitial Infinity chat and know those are all from the last hour and 40 minutes. You were beset upon by fun and creativity, my friend. Okay. We ball. A 50-minute phone call at work. Never mind. I'm so sorry I ever doubted you, my sweet child. Please come into the loving embrace of the bosom of the stock market, helping an old woman trying to navigate the forgot username button. Oh man. May this be heart in you. This procs 5 times. Oh right, it got bonuses because of that. That line keeps going. It goes again. Okay, the combo manifests. We lose these two because they get folded in there, but we still get their support for the total maximum numbies of the combo, $6,000 fucking dollars out of $2,000 needed. God diggity damn. That was awesome. Oh. Big bull hours, who up? That kicked ass. Holy shit. Riley, you gotta play this shit. Insider trading good. This is a good Balatro. This is a good form of Balatro. Okay. Price is extremely high. We are gonna need to fucking deal with that. So let's power up our fucking bears as much as we can. I like Bear X. I guess I like an opportunist. Confirm. Reroll is good. These are fine. We don't have enough to buy a perk. That's fine. This is crazy. And happy Friday, everyone. Let's reroll this bullshit. Okay. Dynamite is really good here. We swap this over here because it's gonna proc. Second one of those procs, it'll do minus 19% to the price. Exactly what we want. This will get its own second proc kind of just for fun. These two bears will support the cub. So that's minus 288, minus 192, minus 4.9. Modify by minus... Yeah, same thing. We also discard this fucking bull and just see if we get... Wait, no! We discard Bull X, because Bull X is amazing, just not for here. Price will probably still be over 100, so I don't mind leaving this guy and keeping the tokens. We move you here, so you get all your procs. That last round, we got more procs on the first card than I thought we would, and I don't actually know how that happened. We'll roll back the tape later, whatever. Modifying effects are buffed. Okay. I'm just reviewing and seeing if I'm forgetting anything. Tools are relying on having enough what to combo? Enough other tools? Or enough, like, thing... Because I thought it was tools need enough things kind of supporting how they work. Whether that's effects on investors or effects on bears. Yeah, I think we remove that. Great, a 1 is fine. Okay. Frankly, we also remove this one. Fuck off. Well, that's fine. All that does is transform bulls into bulls. We just do our skip, I think. I think this is the best we're gonna get. Good. Good. That's still high, but that's pretty good. That dropped us down to still a little bit of a dangerous place for the end of the week. Yeah, what procs the 20 the second time? Is that luck? Cost to not increase... Sorry, I just thought I heard my cat meowing from a place that makes no sense. I don't actually know what caused the second 20. I have no idea. Interesting. Let's keep going. Inflation is going. Alright, new event. 3 extra tokens at the end of the day, but receive no interest. What? Max interest, expected interest. Earn +1 for every 5. We're spending a lot of tokens. I know we have a lot right now, but we're spending enough that I wonder if this makes sense. But no, this is probably for if you have a deck with a lot of cards in it that give you extra tokens, right? Because you're not getting the support of interest that gives you tokens. So instead, you want to have things in your deck plus this that give you tokens. I'd like to re-roll that. Recession. Cannot skip this week. Instead, you get the option to short sell. Don't know what that means yet, so let's find out. Short that, baby. The people. Okay. So, Black Swan. Bird cards specialize in token manipulation, which could have been really good with the event we didn't go with. The people adds to the shop ideology type cards. It means you're trading every day, but you gain money when it goes down. Got it. Okay. So, that's really good for us, right? Because we have a lot of really powered up bull stuff, and this is basically making that work for us. Because we want to use our bull side of things for that. Cool. That's really good, actually, for where we're at, I think. Ideology cards specialize in discarding and drawing. I don't know, man. Does token manipulation mean like spending tokens on things? Or does it mean changes to like our token interest? No tokens from skipping, so this seems like a bad week to grab Black Swan because I think we're going to be doing less. The tokens will not be flowing as much. I think we go with the people and just learn what that means. Your new friend offers you a gift, white powder. Let's do cocaine. All right, utilitarianism, ideology. When this card is discarded from queue, all cards' price modifying effects are permanently buffed. Okay. Bear trap. This seems good, just to discard to buff everything. Corporatism. When this is discarded, +5 tokens and delete this card. Am I stupid if I just say both of these? These seem good. Let's get both of these and just see how they cook. I would love a new perk. The short. First red negative card in queue gets +1 trigger. The long. First green gets +1 trigger. Accelerate. All price modifying effects are buffed. I think, especially with the way this week is going to work, we go with the long. Because greens are going to help us get the stock down and up right now. If used when market is open, reset cost for moving and discard. Fuck yeah. Give me that bad boy. We'll deal with a low number of tokens. Alright, short position. So we trade or we short? How short selling works. Short selling flips around trading order. You sell the shares first and then buy them back after the cards trigger. If the price falls in between, that becomes your profit. So greens won't help the stock go down. Am I misunderstanding here? Okay. I fucked that up then. Okay. Got it. All right. This is a weird lineup. So we still want to short only on a majority red line, right? We don't, I was confused, I think, on, I thought shorting meant that we could use green cards, we would basically be using green cards. I thought shorting meant using green cards when we want stock to go down. Got it. Okay. All right. I am so not a stock market person. This is what I mean. It's one of those things where you end up learning a lot about how this shit works. This guy has never shorted that baby. I have never done any such thing. It's true. Okay. Discard for +5 tokens. Discard for modification buff. You're right where we want you. I guess we leave the bull at the end. I'm at a point where I'm worrying we've killed too many bears. To be totally honest, I am returning to my conservationism. I think we discard this for the 5 tokens because we're low on tokens. And we need some. We discard this. All right, X. We're about to hike up this price like a motherfucker. Hi, Georgie. Thanks for tuning in. Good to see ya. And Brazilga, thank you for tuning in. Everyone look out for bears. Okay. All right. Let's... Deep breath. We can do this. Okay. I'm okay with us not getting the biggest possible money on this because we're already up at a sell price or a buy price of fucking $614 goddamn dollars. I'm okay with 9 being here rather than fucking 10. I do want to build a line. What are we even doing with you right now? I think we discard you for the sale buff. You get us a bunch of shit. Oh, man. Hold the fucking phone. If we want to be really silly with this, I'm really worried about selling too many bears is the thing. Or getting rid of too many bears. We are almost out of possible bears, and I think that's really dangerous. I think we put the opportunist here, get this bull into this line. Get this bull into this line. Put this guy here. Now, well, okay, that... We're doing so much shit that's great for getting stock up, and it's gonna absolutely murder us one fucking turn later. This would be such a great line if we weren't already the way we are. Rare bull to convert the lower bulls. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Move. There. Boom, boom. We bring you into the lot. That was the wrong one. Well, we got the tokens. No, we don't. I fucked that up. Shit. Oh, wait, we can fix this. Reset cost. We get one more free move. Completely to cover my own ass from immediately fucking that up. Swap that in. There's our line. Go. I'm a little afraid of how much that number has gone up now is the thing. Like... the price is astronomical. We are halfway, more than halfway to our target, but we've got to get this down by a lot now to be able to make more money. Deep breaths. A bear 3 might be the way to go. No, wait. This is the way to go. Minus 10% is really good. We can re-roll. Yeah, we re-roll. Bear trap, bull trap. Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, no, this is much like Balatro didn't make me want to start playing poker in real life, but made me really like Balatro. I feel that, like, this is teaching us so much today about the evils of the stock market in a harmless and fun, entertaining way for everyone. Yippee! Okay. We get that bull trap. We've now lost the minus 10 price that was in here, and that makes me a little sad, but we get that. Doubles tokens. Sleeping pill's huge here. But we can't buy anything, I don't think. We need... Cub, we don't have enough other bears for the cub, I don't think. Cub counts as a bear. The cubs would support each other. I don't know, man. We're low on cubs. We're low on bears, rather. I think we need these I really want to buy the sleeping pill. But I think... I know cub can cub itself. I wanted a guaranteed +3 until we had in case we had a bad draw. This is really hard. No, we can't lose all our tokens. We cannot lose all our tokens right now. That would fuck us. Okay. Bear 10 cannot be re-triggered, correct? Because it's deleted after triggering. I assume that means after its first trigger? Or does that mean after all of its triggers for the turn? Because whatever we put in the front slot gets 4 extra triggers. So, the best thing, I guess, is the 3. No, sorry, it's the rope. Right? Hold on. Let me pull up a calculator. Let me make sure I'm right about this. Let me check my own math here. About what's the better... We are going to either be looking at... minus 19.5% if we do the bear. Sorry, I forgot the once more negates. Rope triggers once more, and that negates the rapid fire wanting to re-trigger it more times. I forgot what overwrites what there. Got it. We're fine. Bear goes here. We're not getting any combos with a bear, so we don't need to really move any of these guys. We want to... You're really 2.6. You are really 7.8. You're 9.1, you're 7.8. We put the bull trap here. And I'm going to be really sad to lose these guys. That makes a green combo, though, is the thing. So we gotta do one more to negate that. No, wait. This will break these and negate that combo. Right? I think that's right. These activate first, then whatever combo state we're in happens. These get deleted, no combo happens. Do I understand that order of events correctly? I know the bull will make infinite big bulls. I'm just sad about the big bulls I currently have. Okay. That didn't do nearly as much as I wanted. But it made us some money. We just really need... The bull trap helps. This is tough. Populism, yeah, combo still happened. Populism doesn't help us right now in the way that I need something to. I think we just get a bear 3. And a discard for tokens never hurt nobody. Digestive is big here. And we go without the perk. We keep 8 for some moves. We go on. Fuck off, man! This is awful. Okay. Yeah, this is a really good week to have the short going. This is stupid though, man. I fucked this deck. We re-roll. That's better, I think. $4.1 modified by you and you. And that procs several times. We keep utilitarianism where it is. We don't discard it for the modifying effect. We certainly discard some things. We discard this bull. We discard several bulls. I think we discard both of these fuckers. One thing at a time. Good. Good. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. These all power this one. These fuckers make me nervous. One more. Fuck off. It's a lot of buff for the cub. I think we grip it and rib it. That sucks. I need another bull trap. Didn't get one. Absolutism. When this card is discarded from the queue, delete a random card. Another cub is good. Let's get another cub. This sucks. I don't really like this Wheel of Fortune bullshit. This sucks. I guess we get the Wheel of Fortune bullshit. Take a stimulant. Go. Okay. This dynamite in the lead, we know, is always huge. This is all ass. But dynamite in the lead is really big. Because the second trigger is going to do 25%. That's going to lop $500 off the price in itself. That's really good. This will do nothing. Dog penis, good. Dog penis, does nothing, dog penis, fine. Am I really stupid? Yes. Am I really dumb if I try and like No, I think it's what we do. This stays right where it is. This will get us a lot of down. We fucking discard this guy. Great. These fucking bulls. We discard you as well. 2 more cubs are in the ring. Man. You guys make me so nervous. We're not even worrying about these 2, because they're just not going to do anything. Okay. This is starting to look like something. Plus 9%, 966. 1240 something. 1340 something. 13 up. This does 25 plus another, what, 8. You do nothing. You do nothing. I'm keeping you there. This takes us down by 2.76. This takes us down by 4. These 2 get modified by those. We're not fucking with that. The thing is, it's really tempting to discard this bull. But if I discard this bull, there's a chance that one of those more scary bulls that we just saw will come back. And then if we discard that, and they come back again, it is really hard for it to be worth it. I think we short like this. Bang. Bang, 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 bang. Okay. 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 Okay, 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 okay! Whew! We're back under 1,000, and we are about to make target. Christ, if we didn't have short selling this week, we would have been fucked. The run would have been over. In a hearted beat. Okay. This is fucking terrifying. We get a cub because we're still building our bear ranks back up. And we are clearly we're gonna need that. Communism seems crazy. Actually, yeah, hold on. Discard all other cards that are not red kinda goes crazy. This seems really good while red is still at a disadvantage. We'll think about that. Investor +5. Optimism when discarded from the queue -3 tokens. But +10 price. I like communism. And there are several different ways the greedy will be good for us next week. Yeah, we're absolutely tanking it one more time. Please do clip that, chat. Oh, this is handsome. Okay, let's talk about it. We discard this to discard all of these fuckers and get new draws. So yeah, discarding this gives us 5 new possibilities. If you use it, then keep your rare bull. It's not deleting anything, it's discard. Also, we don't have a choice. It's categorically whether it's red or green. So we discard this. That went just about as badly as it could have. That's just 5 more greens. Go fuck yourself. Oh wait, but we got communism back. Do it again. Now we got a bear combo. Let's talk about it. So with... No, we don't have a bear combo. We're one short. But 6, 7, 8... -8. That's going to go here. Has to go here. These all piss me off. And that does nothing. Great. As opposed to doing something negative. Alright, one more short for all the marbles. I forgot it would eat those bears. We've just made a hyper bear. For some reason, I forgot the Joker worked for bears and bulls because we spent so long just doing it on bulls. All right, we made it. We did it. This fucking game, man. Inflation hits the market. New event, Picker's Market. We're gonna be right back, actually. I need to get my laundry out of my building's dryer. It's been sitting there for an hour and a half, probably. BRB.
Golly is sometimes said to be heard playing in the swirling whirlpools and fast currents. Kopaka is the Toa of ice. Pohatu's stone region is the desert. He must avoid even the pale daylight of Motunui. Onua's earth region is a well-hidden place. Tahu is the Toa of fire. He must stay well clear of fire.
Okay, we're back. We have just had the game freeze and have now hopefully come back from that. Black Swan has been unlocked. Okay, so clearly it is saving our progress. Save 1. Day 21. Okay, I think we're fine. I do not think we lost any progress. Yippee! Yeah, we're good. All right, Picker's Market. Cards queued in the first half will have no effect, and all other cards will get +1 trigger count. So that sounds good and bad. That's really bad for our rapid fire strat. Kind of sucks eggs for that, but we can use it to get things we don't want out of the way. All right, who are we losing? I don't think we need any more bull cards in the shop based on the current situation we have, but we might eventually. So I'm a little hesitant to say that, especially in a week when we're low again now. Investors are good. Ideology, I'm still like getting a handle. Yeah, fuck it. We got enough bulls. Especially because we can get the fearful and keep feeding the whale, which is still big. I think we're gonna do that for both. I would love another perk. We're just gonna keep all these tokens. Okay, look at this. This is really interesting. Yeah, because we have another way to make bulls. We have an infinite bull generator. We're still at a high price. I think we trade this time and then skip once or twice. Or no. No, we don't. No, we don't. Okay. This is interesting. Suddenly it's, here's my spread of 10. Which 5 do I want to be effective? This is actually really interesting now. I think we sell and let this thing... That's not right. The problem is I'm trying to remember at what point the bull statue's transformation thing happens within the order of operations. Combos are created when cards of the same type are set in a row. Yeah, I know that. Well, big drop day is what I'm thinking. I'm just trying to think. I was trying to think about whether I trade or skip based on what's better for this guy, but it doesn't actually matter. I think we do a big drop. We bring him in. There you are. Cards in the first half will have no effect at all, right? I was trying to think if the bull statue would still do what it does. But I don't think it will, if we move it. Because I'd like to still use the bull statue for something. Because we just removed bull from the connection list. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Here's the deal, though. If we climb now, we're climbing on a turn where we don't know how good the bulls are that the statue is going to generate. Because it's either going to be we climb this turn or we drop this turn and climb next turn. If we climb this turn, we have to drop next turn. And this statue could give us 2 shitty bulls. And I would rather see it... I would rather climb on a turn where we could have 2 better ones. 6 is pretty good, though. We swap you in here. I don't mind losing the rope. The rope hasn't done much for us. This thing, I'm pretty whatever on as well. Okay, all right. We swap these guys. So we get the 7% in. This guy wouldn't have done anything. And we go up. Thank you so much. That's going to be great to see for the next week of rounds. Okay. Okay. All right. Hey, that's comfortably small uppies for where we are in things. I didn't really clock what the bulls were like that we got. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Controller. Minus $2. I think controller's kind of outlived his usefulness. A 7 and a 1. 7's great. His utilitarianism again. Another cub is a good idea. Transhumanism. Effect permanently increases by 1% every time it's discarded. This is another way to get price added without bulls in our rotation. Let's try it. Let's get a cub. Stimulant's useless to us right now. I just remembered that. Get out of here. We're going to buy the antidepressant. We're going to use that immediately. Suddenly we have more total tokens. That's just a net good. That also did something good for overdose. We buy a perk for the first time in a fucking minute. Every time you move or discard a card, all cards temporarily get a buff to their price modifying effects. Required combo. Ooh. Combo minimum is enormous. A reduction in the minimum for a combo, while we can only use half of our real estate, might be huge. I think we get that. That's really fucking good right now. And in general, like, I love that type in, like, Balatro and whatever else, too. But that's really good right now. Onward. Ugh. Now. Oh, wait, here's. You guys want to have some fun? Now that's a better deal. Oh. Okay. Okay. And we get another... Why did we get another move from 0? I don't actually know. But this is good. This is good. If we wanted, we could build our proper cell stack. Because we get... One move... Hold on. One move... Two move, 3 move. This is going to be the only time this week that we skip. Because we can't afford to skip that much when the target's this high. But we need to once, I think. I don't know if it's gonna turn out to make sense. I don't know if this will turn out to have been the right turn to do it. Move. 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 Best combo we can get. Skip. Like 4 bears after we just got the ability to turn 4 into a combo. Come on. Okay. I guess now we get a bear trap. Because now we want to make sure we have enough to jack things up properly. You're nothing to me. Optimism is what we want. Always saying this. Cocktail. Fill up all empty pill slots with random pills. Stimulant is... We know what that is. Yeah, give me another perk. Let's go. Lucky again. We don't have a lot of cards that have Oh wait, no, we do want that. That's actually super good to get a second one of those. I was misreading what that was. FOMO. Price rises 5% or more in a single tick. Buy +1 share even if balance is insufficient. Only triggers when holding at least 1 share. We're going to be buying for the whole rest of this one. And we've got some really good bulls for that. Strategist. Every time you move or discard a card each day, all cards gain buff to their price modifying effects. I don't... Here's the deal. If we buy a second lucky, that's basically a free extra one because these stack in here. So we'll still have one empty slot if we buy another lucky. But the problem, I think FOMO is going to be really good for where we are right now. Where any one high-ranking bull in the only 5 slots that we have to functionally work with is going to be way more effective. Like, we need any one bull to get twice as much mileage. Anything that gets 5% more gets bonus to it. I think it has to be FOMO. And on we go. Okay. We have those nice bulls, and they're all over there. All right, you are pretty good. You're going to eat 2 guys. 3 guys. That's really good. I think we just do 3 moves. Straight up and down, man. 14, 10, 11. 14, 14, 10, 11. Come on. Fourteen, 11. And go for it. 2 shares. Those all do nothing. 45 more. Okay. Sold for a bunch of extra. How many shares did we buy in that turn? I thought FOMO would have made more shares get bought. All right. We can keep this going is the thing, right? Like, if the game advises not to go over 1,000... Yeah, we got $4,000. We have a lot to work with. Feed you to the whale. I don't think we buy a pill here. We just go. Oof, yeah, okay. We got... I wonder if cards having no effect counts towards the combo line. Because they're just sitting there. Like, that's, like, passive in my head. We swap that bear out for a 9. That's pretty much a given. What am I fucking talking about, man? You do 7.4, you only do 1. We keep those 4 for the combo. I'm scared of trading when that numby is red, man. Okay. Okay. Watching the balance go that far into the negative scared the shit out of me. That was... Yeah, I think we're fine. That was crazy. That was really crazy. Alright. We got a lot of Cubs. We got a lot of Cubs. That is the FOMO at work. That was nuts. I wonder if we just do a bear 3 to go with the Cubs. Because now we can go ahead and rest easy for a day. We'll take the token bonus. That was crazy. That felt nuts. Give me that. Off to the races we go. I guess the FOMO will still ride us. I'm just really afraid. Yeah, I was gonna say, I see what you're encouraging me to do in chat, but like, we need to let it calm down for one fucking turn. I guess we get the discard on this. Or no, we let this be a static nothing. Or do we? I don't like this motherfucker. You know what? No, not this turn. I would like to use the bull statue on this stupid crown at some point. Now is not the time. We are gonna bring this bear in. We're gonna discard this guy. We're gonna discard you. And now we've got... This is fine. We can't do this here because then we're gonna move all these guys down over here. I think we just skip like this. I'm not proud of it, but I think it's just what we do. It's fine. Okay, we're in the big money now. $20,000 target. This freak is really letting us get there. 0% interest get right. Okay, this is the token strangler. Yeah, so as long as FOMO sees something rise by 5% in a single tick, we can buy shares. That's basically what's going on here. That's crazy. This is gonna fuck us, but we don't really have a choice. New connections. Black Swan, there's bird type cards again. Token manipulation. Maybe we do that on this turn where tokens are a little more annoying. Let's try birds. Go birds. I don't need more cocaine, man. I haven't used this. I feel like I'm not gonna. Crow. Okay, so that just gives us a token with what else it does. That's cool. Holding 10 or more tokens, price plus 8%. That's pretty cool. We'll take that. Yeah, I guess we're green or die, which means I'm getting a bottom fisher to feed to the whale whenever we see the whale. Damn. Hoping for a dupe, didn't get it. Waste of a lot of tokens, but whatever, we ball. And hey, look, we have full use of our board again. Okay, yippee. This FOMO seems broken as hell. Okay. Hear me out. What I could do here, to get some things out of the way, we swap the dove out for this fucking crown. We swap optimism out for this bear, because now with FOMO in here, basically we don't want to skip ever again. So we get a full 5 of things we don't want, and then I use the white powder to delete those first 5 cards and redraw them. That will move this bull into the number 1 slot, getting it all those. I can spend 1 more token maybe to change that. Yeah, I think that's what we do. I think that's what we do. All right. Move you out for you. You out for you. Okay. These 5. Deleted. Yeah. And then there's one more thing to do. We will have a 5 bull line here. We still have enough tokens for this to give us shit. And we fucking trade, baby! Yes, I'd like to trade today. Okay. Wait, why was that still 0 shares, though? Fuck. That just completely fucked us. FOMO requires a start with a share. Tim, I will no longer be listening to you in the chat. Okay. Well, probably there goes the fucking run, because I just completely tooled our deck as far as I could in a direction that we cannot use. In a direction that is literally completely useless for us. Sure. Sure. These two work well together. We feed tokens from this into this. Confirm. Yeah, I'll be real. I got excited and completely believed it the same way you did. We get this. And we see if we can still do anything here. Hey, that's a bear line. With this, unfortunately. This placement is dog ass, though. We want 1, 2, 3. Yeah, like we were saying, all red. It makes so much sense that you have to have one share. I just completely... I do not blame chat for that. That was... I should have fucking read it and I... Well, okay, I blame chat a little for that. I may be the king of the castle, but the king can, in fact, be genuinely tricked by the peasants at times. And sometimes they're right to do it. Today, I don't know. Put you there. Fuck, this is stupid. Put you there. Put you there, put you there. I know that sucks. And then we discard this and hope for a better non-red roll. Didn't get that at all. That's way worse. This is a markedly worse set of green cards to have next to us. We can't fuck with this. I am not doing a pill after we just spent all those tokens. We're not fucking with this. Yeah, this is the run. Sad. Pretty disappointing. Okay. Minus 10% is good. Sure. We keep what we have and we go. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. This will, if I move these two together, police will kill the greedy. If only, man. Minus 16% price is good. Minus 20 right there. Holy fuck. That's gonna be really good. I think we leave the 10 in here for reason of it'll be deleted after that and we need that right now. So we move you here. We actually discard this. I shoot myself in the head in Minecraft. And I guess that's the best we can do. That's still a really good dip. We are going to lose, but that is still a really good dip. Sure. Sure. We cannot buy a share yet. Shares are $3,000 each. We have $1,000. They're almost $4,000 each. We have $1,000. Let's get a stimulant. We need high token numbers for a couple of these cards. We discard communism. Mill all of these one more time. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, should we have taken some of the 40K we earned last week into this week? Would that have been good? Would that have been good, do we think, in some way? Alright. The flock goes first. The flock is really good. Ideology is good. You guys are fine where you are. We don't want to lower this. We can lower this a few times. I don't care about you. Okay. That's an improvement. We're at 23. Great. Good. That helps that out. Well, yeah, we're spending what we can, but this is about as low as I want the flock to be. And I need to keep a certain number of tokens to maintain the score of the flock. So we skip here. I forgot to use the fucking stimulant. Okay. And now, for my final trick, we now need to make $20,000 in one turn. Oh, man alive. We got some cubs in there. I could buy a bear, or I could buy a pessimism and get us another, or no, we want to go the other direction. Bear trap. I have to flip that around in my head. I guess you. Yeah, let's see if we can get a dupe. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Second overdose. Everything is buffed by 0.26%. Small, but matters, I imagine. Deep breaths, everyone. Buying a share is what we do when we hit trade. That's what initiating it is. 15. This will eat you, you, and you. And be 32. So we want whale in the front, as often is the case. You're totally fine. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we need a reroll. I do not think we do. I don't know. All right. If we put whale here, we get plus 32%. Then we get plus 9.5. This guy's gonna eat himself, but that's fine. Yeah, I guess if we have 10 or more tokens, then this thing keeps a good score. So we can't spend every token we have. This guy does nothing without a bear next to him. Okay. This will take 3 of our tokens away if we discard it. This will ruin our life if we discard it. I think we take that hit. Fuck. Bad idea. But we have additional discards. Get rid of you too. Now it's a green. We got one more minus. Cool. Wait, I didn't fucking move the whale! The absolute wrong thing is in the front spot, and I didn't move it before we went down on cost. Well, use stipulant on what we got. See what happens. Okay, we're buying a lot of shares. FOMO is doing good work for us. And that's the ball game. Failure, target unmet. Game over. Hey, we almost saved that. We were really, if I had fucking moved the whale where I was supposed to, we would have actually saved that. Ugh. Now we've learned. We've learned some things. Yo, this game fucking rips. We will definitely be playing more of this. I will be playing more of this in my own time as well. This is a really fun game. I really like what it adds to the kind of thing that it is. And I think, honest to God, that might just be the show for today. I know we've only been going a couple hours, but I think that might be it. Cause like that was one long enough run, and I got shit to do later. That I don't know if we're doing a whole second run today. That kicked ass. We will probably do this again next Tuesday. I'm sure I will have gotten some more practice in the meantime. See you Thursday for a good long chunk of look inside. We will continue our adventures with one arm the poorer, but one rat baby the richer, and 2 friends the richer, and